In a world where diabetes and weight management have long been struggles for many, Novo Nordisk emerges as a beacon of hope, revolutionizing healthcare as we know it. Their groundbreaking drugs aren't just transforming the lives of those with diabetes, they're changing the game for anyone looking to shed those stubborn pounds. Ozempic and Wegovy, Novo Nordisk's dynamic duo. These two powerhouses aren't just for diabetes management, they're becoming go-to options for weight loss too. And guess who's leading the charge? None other than media mogul Oprah Winfrey, who recently dropped significant weight thanks to these medications. But here's where things get interesting. With fame comes demand. And demand for these two medications is through the roof. Pharmacies are struggling to keep up, and these medications are flying off the shelves faster than you can say weight loss. It's like a feeding frenzy out there. Now you might be wondering, what's the big deal for investors and entrepreneurs? Well, hold on to your hats because we're about to uncover the consequences of Novo Nordisk's meteoric success. From market fluctuations to investment opportunities, we're diving deep into the impact of Novo's triumphs. And did I mention there's a juicy tip waiting for you at the end of this video? That's right. But I'm not going to spill the beans just yet. You'll have to stick around to find out how you can capitalize on an exciting financial event happening on May 1st, 2024. So hit that subscribe button and buckle up for an exhilarating ride through the world of business and investment. Let's unlock your potential together. First, let's zoom into a story that's not just about making strides, but making history. Innovations by Novo Nordisk. Let's start with something we can all relate to, weight loss. We've all been there, struggling to shed those extra pounds and feeling like we're fighting a losing battle. But fear not, because Novo has come to the rescue with their revolutionary weight loss drug. Now, Ozempic isn't your typical diet pill. It's a game changer in the world of weight management. So what makes drugs so special? Well, for starters, it works wonders at helping you shed those stubborn pounds by curbing your appetite and helping your body burn fat more efficiently. It's like having a personal trainer in a tiny injection, guiding you towards your weight loss goals one step at a time. And the best part? It's safe, effective, and backed by years of research and clinical trials. But weight loss isn't the only area where Novo Nordisk is making waves. They're also leading the charge in diabetes treatment with their innovative insulin products. Picture this. Back in the day, managing diabetes was a real pain in the you-know-what. Patients had to deal with bulky syringes, complicated dosing schedules, and the constant fear of dangerous blood sugar spikes. But thanks to Novo Nordisk, those days are long gone. Novo's insulin products, including the first fermented insulin, have revolutionized diabetes treatment, making it easier and more convenient than ever before. They've basically taken the hassle out of managing diabetes and given patients the freedom to live their lives to the fullest. It's like going from riding a horse-drawn carriage to cruising in a luxury sports car. Talk about a major upgrade. Now here's the really mind-blowing part. All of this innovation is coming from a tiny country called Denmark. Yep, you heard that right. Denmark may be small in size, but it's a powerhouse when it comes to innovation and entrepreneurship. And Novo Nordisk is leading the charge, showing the world that you don't need to be a giant on the world stage to make a big impact. So why do so many entrepreneurs flock to startups and small businesses? Well, it's simple really, the potential for rapid growth. These ventures may start off small, operating with limited resources, but they've got that spark of innovation that can ignite into something huge. It's like planting a tiny seed and watching it grow into a mighty oak tree. You never know just how far it'll go until you give it a chance. And that's the beauty of innovation, my friends. It's about taking risks, thinking outside the box, and daring to dream big. Whether it's tackling weight loss with Ozempic or revolutionizing diabetes treatment with groundbreaking insulin products, Novo is leading the charge and showing the world what's possible when you dare to innovate. Now let's zoom out a bit and marvel at the astounding tapestry that is Novo Nordisk's global presence. Imagine for a moment a map. Now start dotting it with 75 pins, each representing the countries where Novo has planted its flag. It's like they're playing a strategic game of Risk, but instead of armies, they're deploying offices and groundbreaking healthcare solutions. This is where the journey of unlocking your potential really begins, not just for the company, but for every savvy investor and entrepreneur tuning in. Now think about this. Products being marketed in 179 countries. That's nearly the whole globe covered, a feat that not only showcases their ambition but also highlights a relentless commitment to improving health worldwide. It's a clear case study on what it means to dream big and execute even bigger, offering invaluable insights for those of us keen on navigating the complexities of global markets. But let's break it down. How does one even begin to manage such a vast network? For starters, consider the local needs. It's about understanding that what works in one country may not fit the bill in another. It's like unlocking a new level in a game. Every market presents its own set of rules and challenges. For Novo Nordisk, this meant tailoring their strategies, ensuring that every product launched not only meets the regulatory requirements, but also fits seamlessly into the local healthcare landscape. It's a business lesson in adaptability and the kind of entrepreneurial wisdom that resonates with anyone looking to make their mark on the international stage. And here's where it gets even more interesting for the savvy investors among us. Navigating diverse markets isn't just about overcoming linguistic or regulatory hurdles. It's about cultural nuances, understanding and respecting each country's unique approach to health and medicine. It's a testament to the power of cultural intelligence in business, a crucial skill for entrepreneurs eyeing global expansion. Novo's success in this arena is a case study that underlines the essence of being globally minded, yet locally engaged, a balance that's golden for those looking to unlock their potential in today's interconnected world. Moreover, this global reach is not just an impressive stat, it's a beacon for investment opportunities. For the astute investor, it signals a company that's not just playing the game, but changing it. A company that's addressing needs across the globe is a company that's built on innovation, resilience, and an unwavering vision. It's the kind of insight that can guide investment decisions, offering a lens through which to view potential growth and scalability. In essence, Novo Nordisk's global footprint is a masterclass in business strategy, innovation, and cultural acumen. It showcases what's possible when a company combines groundbreaking products with a nuanced understanding of the markets it serves. For entrepreneurs and investors alike, it's a compelling story of how to build and scale a business in a way that not only drives profit, but also makes a profound impact on the world. It's about unlocking your potential by looking beyond borders, staying curious, and embracing the diversity of global markets. So, as we navigate through this vast and varied landscape of global business opportunities, let's take a page out of Novo's playbook. Their journey underscores the importance of vision, adaptability, and the relentless pursuit of making a difference. It's a narrative that doesn't just inform, but inspires, offering a blueprint for savvy investors and entrepreneurs eager to unlock their own potential in the ever-evolving tapestry of global business. All right, now let's talk about something that sounds super technical, but I promise to make it as easy as pie. We're diving into the market capitalization of Novo Nordisk. Now, you might be thinking, market what now? Stick with me, it's pretty cool. Imagine you're at a giant global fair, and every company in the world has its own stall. Some are big, flashy, and drawing huge crowds. Others are smaller, with just a few people browsing. Now, if each stall had a price tag based on how many people wanted to buy its goods, that's sort of what market capitalization is. It's like a snapshot of how much a company is worth in the grand marketplace of the stock exchange. In 2023, Novo did something wild. Their stall became so popular that its price tag exceeded the entire GDP of Denmark. Yes, you heard that right. Their market cap, which is just a fancy way of saying the total value of all their shares, zoomed past the economic output of the country they call home. This isn't just a pat on the back, it's like winning the World Cup in the pharmaceutical league. Now, why should you care? Because, my friends, this isn't just about bragging rights. This leapfrogging into financial stardom signals something crucial: trust. Investors all over the globe are putting their faith in Novo's betting big that their innovations in healthcare will keep paying off. And when that many people believe in a company, it often leads to a self-fulfilling prophecy of success. But here's where it gets spicy, and you'll want to lean in for this one. We've got a tip coming up that could help you ride the Novo Nordisk wave to potentially plump up your portfolio. It's about their next quarterly statement, and let's just say, history has shown us that the anticipation alone can make the market do a happy dance. I'm not going to spill the beans just yet, because good things come to those who wait, right? But keep watching, because in one of our upcoming segments, I'll share how you might just be able to capitalize on this trend. It's a juicy tidbit that you won't want to miss, and it could be the insight that leads to your next smart investment move. Remember though, while past performance can give us hints, the future's never a sure bet. That's why, as we edge closer to revealing this hot tip, I'll also guide you on how to do your homework and consult the pros before making your move. Investing, my friends, is a bit like surfing. You need to read the waves, respect the ocean, and always wear your life jacket. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want more topics like this, comment the word business case studies so I know. Now it's story time, guys, but not your usual bedtime tales. These are stories of grit, innovation, and the kind of persistence that can only be described as legendary. Today, we're focusing on savvy investors and entrepreneurs who've turned the market on its head with nothing but a vision and an unyielding drive to succeed. First off, let's chat about what it means to be an entrepreneur. See, in a sea of endless possibilities, it's about spotting that one wave you can ride all the way to success. And for investors, it's much the same. It's about seeing the diamond in the rough, the potential in the unlikeliest of places. Together, these trailblazers form a unique breed, ones who don't just navigate the market, they redefine it. Now imagine a world where every setback is a setup for a major comeback. That's the world these people live in. They've taught us that to truly unlock your potential in the bustling market of business case studies, embracing failure is just part of the game. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up, dust yourself off, and say, let's go again. Take, for example, the journey of a small startup that dreamt of revolutionizing the tech world with a simple app. Against all odds, with a shoestring budget and a team fueled by nothing but passion, they kept at it, day in, day out, facing rejection, technical hurdles, and what seemed like an endless string of challenges. But here's where the plot twists. They didn't give up. Through savvy maneuvers in the market and a relentless pursuit of excellence, they eventually caught the eye of a major investor. And the rest, as they say, is history. But what about our investors, the ones who dare to believe when no one else does? Well, they're the unsung heroes in our quest to unlock potential. They're the ones willing to take calculated risks, to see beyond the immediate horizon. They know that true value isn't always obvious, that sometimes it's hidden beneath layers of uncertainty. By backing their beliefs with solid research and a keen eye for opportunities, they've managed to turn modest investments into substantial returns. Now let's dial it back a bit and think about what this all means for you, our savvy entrepreneurs and investors watching this. It means that the road to success is paved with lessons learned, not just from your journey, but from those who've walked this path before you. It's about being bold, about making informed decisions, and about having the courage to stand by them, even when the going gets tough. In essence, unlocking your potential isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a call to action. It's an invitation to embark on a journey that will test your limits, challenge your assumptions, and ultimately redefine your understanding of what's possible. Whether you're drafting your first business plan or looking to expand your investment portfolio, remember, the key to unlocking your potential lies in your ability to adapt, to innovate, and to persevere, no matter what. I want you to carry forward this message. In the grand tapestry of business case studies, every stitch counts, every color adds depth, and every pattern tells a story. Your story could be the next big thing that we all talk about, the next case study that inspires a new generation of savvy investors and entrepreneurs. Now let's dive into the world of market volatility. Picture this, you're sailing on a boat in the open sea. Some days the waters are as calm as glass, while other days you're battling monstrous waves. That's pretty much what it feels like when you're navigating through market ups and downs. Now let's talk strategies. When the market decides to throw a curveball, it's crucial to have a game plan in place. Think of it like having a trusty compass to steer you in the right direction. One key strategy is risk mitigation, essentially spreading your investments across different assets to cushion the blow if one sector takes a hit. But wait, there's more. Diversification is another critical tactic in your arsenal. It's like having a balanced diet for your investment portfolio. By investing in a variety of industries and asset classes, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. So even if one sector tanks, you've still got other areas holding strong. Now let's zoom in on the concept of risk mitigation. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't put all your money into just one brick, right? That's the beauty of diversification. By spreading your investments across different sectors, like technology, healthcare, and energy. You're essentially building a sturdy financial foundation that can weather any storm. But here's the thing. Navigating market volatility isn't just about playing defense. It's also about seizing opportunities when they arise. Remember that juicy tip we mentioned earlier? Well, mark your calendars for an exciting financial event. On May 1st, 2024, Novo Nordisk is slated to release its next quarterly statement. This isn't just any report, it's the continuation of a remarkable streak of record-breaking revenues and profits that have consistently propelled the company's stock to new heights. Here's a hot tip for those looking to capitalize on this trend. Historically, Novo Nordisk's stock begins its ascent approximately 14 days prior to the statement's release. This pattern suggests that an early investment could yield substantial returns. However, while the past may provide insights, it's not a guaranteed predictor of future performance. So before you consider riding this financial wave, remember to do your due diligence. Research thoroughly and seek advice from qualified financial advisors. Investing is an art that requires knowledge and caution, and I'm here to remind you that I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Invest wisely and let the numbers guide your way. Think of investing like a game of chess. It's all about strategy, timing, and making calculated moves. And just like in chess, sometimes you have to sacrifice a pawn to protect your queen. In the world of finance, that means being willing to weather short-term losses for long-term gains. Now let's talk about the psychology of investing during times of volatility. It's easy to let fear and panic dictate your decisions when the market takes a nosedive. But here's a little secret. Some of the best opportunities arise when others are running for the hills. Warren Buffett famously said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." Now let's dive into the captivating story of Novo Nordisk's journey in creating insulin. It's a tale filled with passion, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of making a difference in the lives of millions. Let's set the scene. It's the early 20th century, and diabetes is a daunting diagnosis with limited treatment options. Patients relied on crude methods to manage their condition, but hope was on the horizon, thanks to the visionary minds at Novo Nordisk. Picture this. Two Danish brothers, August and Marie Krogh, fueled by a burning desire to tackle the challenges of diabetes. They joined forces with Dr. Hans Christian Hagedorn, a brilliant scientist, and together they laid the groundwork for what would become Novo Nordisk. Now jump ahead to 1923, a pivotal year in medical history. Novo introduces the world's first commercially available insulin, a breakthrough that changed the landscape of diabetes care forever. Imagine going from navigating in the dark to suddenly seeing a clear path ahead. That's the impact of Novo Nordisk's innovation. But they didn't stop there. Novo was just getting started. With each passing year, they continued to refine and improve their insulin products, making them more effective, reliable, and user-friendly. It's like upgrading from a clunky typewriter to a sleek laptop. The difference is night and day. And here's the kicker. Novo Nordisk wasn't content with simply creating insulin. They were on a mission to make it accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or income. They believed that healthcare should be a right, not a privilege, and they fought tirelessly to ensure that their insulin products reached those who needed them most. Fast forward to today, and Novo's legacy is stronger than ever. Their commitment to innovation and patient care has led to a myriad of advancements in diabetes treatment, from new formulations to cutting-edge delivery devices. It's like watching a tiny spark ignite into a blazing fire. Their impact on global health is nothing short of extraordinary. So what's the moral of Novo Nordisk's story? Well, it's a testament to the power of perseverance, ingenuity, and compassion. Whether you're facing a personal challenge or striving to make a difference in the world, never underestimate the potential for change. All right, let's talk about the biggest challenge faced by Novo Nordisk. Now, every great tale has its share of turbulent waters, and for Novo, it was no different. So what was the massive hurdle that threatened to derail their momentum? Imagine this. You're on a cross-country road trip, cruising down the highway with the wind in your hair and the sun shining bright. Suddenly, you hit a traffic jam that stretches for miles. That's kind of what happened to Novo Nordisk. They were cruising towards greatness when they hit a regulatory roadblock that brought them to a screeching halt. You see, when you're in the business of developing life-saving medications, you've got a whole slew of rules and regulations to contend with. It's like trying to navigate a maze blindfolded while juggling flaming torches, not exactly a walk in the park. Novo found themselves smack dab in the middle of a regulatory minefield, with hurdles popping up left and right. But here's the thing about hurdles. They're meant to be jumped over. Novo Nordisk didn't let the regulatory red tape tie them down. Instead, they rolled up their sleeves and got to work, tackling each obstacle head-on with a fierce determination to succeed. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of what exactly these regulatory hurdles looked like. Picture this. You've got a groundbreaking medication that could change the lives of millions, but you've got to jump through hoops just to get it approved. It's like trying to crack the Da Vinci Code while riding a unicycle. Not exactly a walk in the park. Novo's had to navigate a complex web of regulations and requirements, from clinical trials to FDA approvals and everything in between. It was a daunting task, to say the least, but they didn't let it deter them. Instead, they forged ahead with a single-minded focus on bringing their life-saving medications to those who needed them most. But here's where the story takes a turn for the inspiring. Novo didn't just overcome the regulatory hurdles. They turned them into opportunities for innovation. They saw each obstacle as a chance to push the boundaries of what was possible in the world of healthcare, constantly striving to raise the bar and set new standards of excellence. It's like that old saying goes, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Novo's took the lemons they were handed and whipped up a batch of the sweetest lemonade you've ever tasted. And let me tell you, it's been a game changer in the pharmaceutical industry. So, what's the big takeaway from Novo Nordisk's regulatory saga? Well, it's simple. Challenges are just opportunities in disguise. Whether you're facing regulatory hurdles or personal setbacks, remember that every obstacle is a chance to grow and evolve. And hey, if Novos can weather the storm and come out on top, who's to say you can't do the same? So keep pushing forward, keep dreaming big, and who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of. And that's a wrap, guys. We've journeyed through the highs and lows of unlocking your potential in the business world with Novo Nordisk. From groundbreaking innovations to navigating global markets and learning valuable lessons from successful investors, this video was packed with insights for savvy investors and entrepreneurs like you. Remember, the purpose of this video is to broaden your horizons in the realm of investing. It's not about handing you a ready-to-eat financial meal, but about teaching you how to cook one yourself. Investing comes with its share of risks and uncertainties, so it's crucial to wear your research hat and consult with qualified professionals before making any financial decisions. Keep in mind, past performance in investments is like last year's weather forecast. It doesn't necessarily predict what's going to happen tomorrow. Always weigh the risks and tread carefully when putting your hard-earned money at stake. Now, if you found this video helpful, I highly recommend watching my next video, which is the perfect complement to this one. Thank you for joining us today. And don't forget, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement is like applause for our efforts, and it motivates us to bring even more valuable content your way. So, feel free to drop a comment below. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in my next video.